May I pay homage to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. May all be well, healthy, safe, and peaceful. I'm Chaplain Nipon Sukwan. On behalf of JBLM Buddhist community, come to meet with you all again this week. So Memorial Day just passed, so we honor and appreciate those who sacrificed their life for our country. So from now on, we still need to continue to care and support one another. So since COVID-19 pandemic still going on, even slow down a little bit, but every one of us still need to care and support one another physically, mentally, and spiritually. So social distancing still be in physically, and then mentally and spiritually we are able to connect with one another. When we think about one another, that's we connect with our mind. So when we care and support one another, this is we practice the common ground of human being. So in Buddhist perspective, the Buddha mentioned about some practice that help everyone to care and support one another, even in a crisis time or in the daily routine. So because we are in a common ground in the world, facing suffering every day of our life. So that's the teaching. This is called surprise state of mind. First one is loving kindness. The wishing order to be happy, conducting appropriate activity to support one another to be happy. So it's not easy for those who do not feel happy about oneself. So everything this is begin with self-development. So we cannot give what we don't have. So I encourage everyone here to practice self-loving kindness. Love yourself as same as your parents love you. Love yourself as well as you want to be loved and care. So the second one is compassion. Compassion is wishing for those who facing suffering to be free from suffering. Since we born, suffering is some thing that we have to deal with in our life. Doesn't matter who we are, where we from, what language we speak, what kind of style of life we have. So compassion is about love with understanding. So this is something that we need to develop for our life. Who is able to be compassionate with oneself, that person can share compassion to people around. So the way to do is allow ourselves to be with who we are and then learn to appreciate what we have, who we are, what we are doing. Even we are not perfect, but we are going to be able to develop and learning. So this is some basic thing that everyone can develop for a better life. The third one is sympathetic joy. It's some kind like a granite of another success. So I just joined my friend who graduated from seminary. So that's from University of the West. That's what I graduated from. So this is some kind like have a good heart without jealousy. Begin with how much we be empathy with ourselves. How much we spend our time to be with who we are in order to better understand ourselves, and then we can share the same thing that we have to people around us. So many people have a hard time to joy, have a hard time to practice joy because it's struggling with many things in life. So we can spend our time with ourselves, find a quiet place to practice self-gratitude, self-appreciation, and then we can be joyful with who we are. This is the inner power that we can develop for our life, because nobody available for us 24/7. We are the one who live with our life 24/7. Doesn't matter what's going on. Even we sleeping, but we still with ourselves. So how many of us are aware of this? So the last one, equanimity, is kind of like a mental calmness. So to be calm and peace in changeable situation need some technique to practice and keep doing daily. As same as we take care of our body, we eat 3 times a day in the morning, in the afternoon, or at noon, and then in the evening, at least 3 times a day. We take care of our body. Our mind also need to be care and support as well. So I mentioned in my talk several times, in this life, combined with body and mind. So we need to balance this. So when we take care of body and mind properly, and then we have room for spiritual practice, spirit to help ourselves. So this moment, I would like to challenge everyone in practical methods. Let's find a good place or quiet place for yourself every morning after waking up to scan your own feeling, your own perception, your own thought. Be aware of what you have in your life, what you keep in your mind. Just get to know, keep checking, like service member before going out to exercise or training. Need to check equipment, need to check weapon, need to check everything for getting ready. So every morning we have new opportunity to live our life better. So let's check with what we have from inside. Reconnect with that. Before driving from state to state, we need to check out our vehicle. So our body and our mind need to be checked as well. And then we have room for spirit to support us. So body, mind, spirit can be balanced when we give ourselves permission to be with who we are. Every morning, just 5 minutes to gain the level of peace, to appreciate happiness in every moment. When we wake up, we still alive. That is the blessing for everyone who still alive in the morning. Begin with self-appreciation, begin with the goodness, and then we are going to have enough power and strength to deal with whatever going on and try the day. So, and then if you can, in the evening before going to bed, let's review what you have done so far, just 5 minutes. Keep checking, like when come back from the field, we check what we have, check off equipment, check off weapon, uniform, or check up one another, check with our body, our team. So we can apply that for our life. Keep checking ourselves often in order to develop self-awareness, to develop self-comfort, self-care, support, and compassion. So this is what I have for you all. Thank you very much for listening to me this week. So in the very end, I would like to close with brief chanting. The meaning of the chanting is about bracing for all to be healthy, be well, and safe in uncertain situation. Support the wisdom to develop self-awareness in order to be aware of changeable situation. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devatān sabba buddhānupāvena sabba dhammānupāvena sabba saṅghānupāvena sada soti bhavantu te. May all beings be free from enmity and suffering. All the merit we have done, we share by all. May all be well, healthy, safe, and peaceful. Thank you.